Hello! This is a video series from me, B, to my friend Mango and vice versa. We're gonna try to make videos probably every other week or something like that. So today's video is a response to Mango's video, which I will put annotations around my head or in the description or something or both, when they talked about stigma against talk therapy. So I'm going to be responding to that. I had this person in my life who was a very, very troubled person, and they actively refused to get therapy because of past experiences that they'd had with therapists and psychologists. While I realize that there are a lot of really bad therapists out there, I've heard some horror stories. Like, I've heard therapists denying the person's sexuality or gender, or saying that, you know, they had made the problems up in their head and they aren't really real problems. Just horrible, horrible therapist stories. Another thing that I think a lot of people don't really talk about is that there are some people who just aren't ready for therapy. If you don't want treatment, even if you say you want treatment, even if you think in your head, you're like, I want to be better, I want this to go away. If you really aren't willing to put in the effort and put in the work, then you are not going to get anywhere. Therapy is not going in, talking about your problems, and then your therapist gives you a solution to the problem. Therapy is about having your therapist guide you to make better decisions in your life and helping with coping strategies. The therapist can't fix you. My therapist told me, who I love, that if you're training to become a therapist, you have to realize that if you, as the therapist, are putting in way more effort than what your patient is putting in, and your patient keeps coming back and keeps saying the same problems over and over again, they're not doing their homework, then there's not a lot that the therapist can do. If you're not willing to put in the effort, then there's nothing that a therapist can do to help. They don't have some magical ability to just, light the way or something. It's just not how it works. And I think a lot of people who think that therapy doesn't work are people who just don't want to put in that work. A lot of men especially, but a lot of people, they just don't want to think about those things. And I understand it's really hard to think about those things, but it's important to think about those things because it can really get in the way of what you want to be doing in your life. So that's definitely a factor, I think, that adds to the stigma. I actually made a Tumblr post about it. I will link that, I suppose, in the description. Anyway, that's all for today. I will see you in like 2 weeks because I hope you'll make a video next week. That would be really cool. I love you, my bug, and thank you for watching this and anyone else who watched this as well. And now, goodbye. Hello, 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 no. Hello.